There isn't, and there never will be, such a thing as mass awakening. Some dreamers, like David Icke, think that there is some because there were protests against dictatorship during the past few years since 2020, when tyranny was very obvious, and it took away the most basic freedom rights of people, so they could be awakened politically, because politically they want freedom for themselves, just to go on earning money to preserve their physical lives, because that's the only thing that matters to them. The spiritually higher people are a minority, and this minority was always very small. The great masses will never have that spiritual awakening, will never have that spiritual level. I suspect that most people are only physical. Our physical bodies are bodies of apes. We are apes on the biological level. And the spiritual minority, which is the only elite, there is no financial elite. Nobody is above the level of the masses only because he or she is richer. I feel part of the whole, and I feel part of all these wonderful creatures which are cats. My dear cat who is eating here, I feel more in common with him, and I feel more united with him and all this glorious, wonderful unity of all creatures around me, but not of something like humanity. There is no such a thing as humanity. It is only a species, an animal species, and the worst one, the one that dragged itself out of this big unity and is destroying everything around itself. So those who govern the world are right if they think that the masses must be controlled and limited, not let them do whatever they want, selfishly, destroying everything. But if the freedom rights of the masses are taken away, I don't want anyone to take away the freedom rights of those of us who are different, who are spiritually higher. This distinction between spiritually higher people and the masses, this is something that is essential. If we don't take this into consideration, everything we say or everything we fight for will go astray. We must recognize the difference between one human and another, and this difference is only whether or not that individual have this non-physical part of his or her personality. The cat does. He is not only physical, he has a soul. That's why he's so lovable, that's why he's so wonderful. And spiritual people also have this non-physical part, but not every single human being. That is what is called speciesism. To think that every individual of a species has the same worth and value, and all the other individuals of all other species are below that level. This is not true. This is absolutely not true. Most humans are below the level of this wonderful cat, because this wonderful cat has a soul, and not every human does. If we don't take into consideration this, then everything we say, everything we try to achieve will be wrong.